Oh, okay. Did it.
All right, so
to-
you'll notice right away that I don't have my notebook with me, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
It's not because I learned the stories and
Can
they're
you
all in my head.
memorize
No.
things?
It's been a long week.
Yes.
Shit day today.
Yeah.
It's gonna continue tomorrow. And like when you know ahead of time, and I've had the shits all week.
Oh no, that's the ginger
that's
ale.
where
Hence the ginger ale.
ginger
All
ale is
week? I thought it was just yesterday.
I mean, it started Monday night. Monday night I started feeling weird, but I went to bed. It was fine. Then like since it's just been interesting,
yeah.
to say
So
the least. So that's why I'm wearing my
life is trash.
shirt. Thanks to my lovely girlfriend, ginger ale to my side, and no notebooks because I don't feel like I have the energy to deliver
Yeah.
a story that I
That's
barely
true.
researched. But
But
there's definitely topics. We're gonna talk about shits. I think that's how I'm feeling.
shits.
Yeah, like bad bouts of diarrhea.
Bad. Okay.
Welcome to Diarrhea Town.
Welcome,
That's not it. That's not the time.
welcome to a horrific diarrhea day. Well, welcome to a horrific diarrhea hour.
All right,
That's
so
a good
she's
time.
Abby Stonehouse.
This is Fernando P for poo.
Yeah, thank you. You took it away from my mouth, just like my bowels have taken my choice to go to the bathroom. And you're like, "We're going, buddy." And I'm like, "But we can barely make." No, we made it.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not like the first food poisoning I had this year. This is food poisoning 2.
Oh,
The
you
sequel.
think it's food poisoning?
I am like 4 Mexicans out of 5 sure that it was, but not because I
Really?
ordered food. Because I've been trying to eat
Yeah.
better, so I've been cooking. Apparently, I'm a shit cook. So,
But I can't imagine you undercooking something.
no, I blasted the shit out of it. It must
Yeah.
have been some. I think I cooked the thing.
You think
then-
you swallowed metal? Like
So-
before today?
So that's funny that
yeah.
you bring that
Can
up.
we talk about that?
Yeah,
Like,
of course. It's,
yeah.
we're talking
Okay.
about all the. Before we do you want to do it after? We'll do it before. Right.
Yeah.
So before the pictures that I sent you today
Yeah.
to the listeners and the viewers. So I'm like feeling a little bit better. Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, it happens.
decided to eat something.
Right. So I'm like, hey, I got some sausages in the fridge, and I really need to get some food in there.
Yeah.
So I cooked these sausages. I'm like, my appetite's not really back. I know
Yeah.
it doesn't look that way, but it's usually there. That's a problem. So the appetite wasn't really there. So I kind of was forcing myself to cook and make this thing for myself. So
Isn't that like that's a hilarious? Just put a pin in that.
yeah.
That's a hilarious moment that everyone has. Sometimes when you're so sick where you're forcing yourself to eat. You're just like you've never cut food so slow in your life. You're just like shaking,
Yeah.
putting it in. You're just like the even if it's your favorite meal of all time, you're just like.
It could have been pizza, and I would have still gotten the same cold sweats that I got
Yeah.
from the sausage. Okay, so here's the thing. So I've been sick. I knew I was going to be sick since Monday. Monday was a day off for us here. It was Canada Day. Okay, it used to be
Yeah.
Queen's Day. Apparently, she died. They took everything away from her.
Isn't it Canada Day just the first of every month?
Yeah, but it used to be a
Of
different
every
thing. It used to be a different
July.
thing when I first got here.
What do you mean?
It was a different. They changed it. They changed the name, right? It's always been Canada Day since you
It's
were a
always
child.
been the 1st of July.
No, you're not answering the question.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's wasn't can't.
It was always a holiday, sure. But
Yeah.
what was it called?
I thought it was Canada Day.
But since when? That's the thing.
I don't know.
Alright,
I
so-
thought it was forever.
Freaking. All right.
Has Canada Day always been Canada
Note
Day?
to self. Has Canada Day always been Canada Day, or it was a Queen's something day or something?
There is
Thank
a
you.
memorial. There is a Queen Elizabeth Day.
Oh yeah, when is
I
it?
think I don't know.
Yeah, July 1st. Fuck. Anyways. Anyway, so I knew I was sick, right?
Yeah.
And then because it's my second one of the year, I'm like, oh shit, is it stomach cancer? Is it an ulcer? All this stuff, and I'm like,
We always go to the
yeah, of course,
worst
obviously.
case scenario.
And so I remember one of the meals that I had on that Monday night. Obviously, it's like bad decisions or whatever. I had the meal, and it was on aluminum foil. because I heated it up or whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I just So I had this fear the whole week that was like, what if it's like a piece of aluminum foil that I've swallowed, and that's what's fucking me up. But there would have been some kind of blood or something. But
It wouldn't be diarrhea. It would be
pain.
pain.
Yeah. Pain and probably crying, and I would be like, "Hey, Abby, sorry to bother you." It would have been one of those moments. So, but I've been freaking out. I was like, "What is the aluminum foil?" I finally get the idea out of my fucking brain, right?
Yeah.
And then today, I'm cooking this fucking sausages. I'm like, it's a pack of 3. I'm gonna make all of them, and then put the other ones away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat one, right?
Yeah.
That's why I came by to get that dietary bread that I eat.
Yeah.
To make myself a hot dog. I'm like, let's make a hot dog.
Yeah.
So,
in air quotes, hot dog.
Yeah, they're thick ass sausages. So I was like, I can't eat the whole.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I really thought it was gonna be pussy that would kill me, but no, apparently sausage.
It's a sausage.
Yeah, and I thought it would have been mine at least, but no, not even. So I'm like, I can't eat this whole thing. Let me cut it in half.
Oh.
And little did I fucking know that this decision saved my teeth.
There is an entity out there.
No, I just think it's just coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, you're telling me my dead friend shows like Fernando cut the sausage in half.
Yeah, there is a piece of metal in there.
Well, thanks for ruining the punch, but yes, there was fucking hell. So there was a piece of metal, but not like a tiny. I was I was surprised as shit.
I was so surprised. You said there was a piece of metal in my sausage,
and I didn't send you.
And I was like, oh, I'm thinking like a little shaving.
Yeah, some
and then you send me a fucking. This is like a what do you call a
scrotum?
A screw. It's like
the head of a
screw and washer, like a washer thing.
It's
like it's that.
Yeah, well, it's not that. If I thought about it, so you can make a necklace out of this, and I think I will. It's big enough. Your change right now.
Yeah,
I could slide it in there and be like, "Oh, that's a nice necklace."
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, that thing that almost killed Fernando.
Yeah, this almost killed me.
Yeah. So
it's a charm.
This piece of metal was really in there embedded.
Yeah.
And I thought I was hallucinating because it was just so I was not expecting it, so out of fucking place, and it was a substantial size.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, I'll send you the picture so you can show the folks.
Yeah.
You want to see what I almost swallowed or bit. I think what really would have in a shit day, by the way, at work, I would have had to quit. It would have if I broke a tooth on this bullshit.
Yes.
You fucking. Anyways, obviously should go see the dentist, but that's not the point. So my reasoning is that it's probably when they make the sausages.
Yeah, from the mechanism.
Yeah, so the mechanism, something just got in there. But that's wild.
That's so fucked up.
And I've been having the sausages for forever.
Okay. It's a common.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a problem with them, but I'm first I did that one that had the metal piece in it out.
Yeah.
I took another one. I ate what I couldn't. I was just disgusted.
Yeah. I would be so hesitant.
And
did you dissect it like crazy?
I mean, I looked, but I mean, I was like, I'm here, so we're fine. But yeah, no, the ones that are in the freezer will probably die there.
Okay.
And there's one somewhere in my kitchen counters that's also gonna go to garbage. It's unfortunate because they're great, usually very tasty, and I don't like to throw food out, but.
Yeah.
I
have told you this already, but you need to contact the company. But
what?
You need to contact the company.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is as it was happening, I'm like, I should. But then the other side of my brain that is I work in a corporate environment. I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Here's a coupon.
Yes.
Here's the fucking coupon. And so
they're gonna do that, but
I'm gonna go through it because I would listen if I can do I just don't want somebody to fucking die from this. It's such a stupid way to go.
Yeah.
But that's I'm not expecting anything. You're I hope they pay your I don't care. I just want them to be careful. That's it. That's all I want.
No, that's the right thing to do and think.
And you would not expect that from me, huh?
No, I would expect that from you. I also would want them to give me like a fucking coupon, but I also want them to be aware, and I don't know like if they'll do anything with that information.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't want anything. Just fucking be careful.
Yeah.
Pieces of metal in your food is not cool. That's it. That's all I want. So please tell me what's on your mind.
Well, do we want to like go the whole like shit themed route?
I mean, okay, so let's talk. Yeah, let's go into like food poisonings.
Yeah,
just like bad diarrheas that you just.
I hope I didn't tell the worst food poisoning story of my life. I hope I've never told it before on this podcast. I don't think so.
I don't think so because doesn't really.
Okay. Have we done the shit in the barn story? Yes.
That one, no, we'll maybe like mention it in passing, but it's not that one.
So we're gonna do 2 stories.
One of my favorite ones too.
Okay, so the last time that I got food poisoning, and I don't remember because I had this last food poisoning, this was a few years ago now. I don't think, because it was so bad, I was like,
We're talking like we were already friends or before that? So it was 7 years ago. It's going to be 7 years this year.
We were friends.
But you never told me about it.
We were friends because I remember it was right before I started work. It was right when I graduated university, and I was about to start working at the not-for-profit.
Yeah.
And like right before I started.
Was this like before Christmas kind of thing?
No, it was like in the summer. I went on a weekend trip or something with my mom to Lake Placid.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Go. Okay, so because I had this food poisoning there, I don't think all the other instances that I had food poisoning or like that wasn't food poisoning, because like it was like maybe an upset stomach and maybe like my body just like
this is like the difference of when like you go to the dollar store expecting to, well now you can, but like 10 years ago you go to the dollar store, I'm like, hey, let me get some Coca-Cola, but the only thing you can get is cola. All of those food poisonings, quote unquote, were colas. But the real deal, holy shit.
Night and day almost. Night and day. Like
I'm gonna remember 2024. I got twice.
So like, you know, before that, like I really thought like I've had food poisoning before, but I just had like the shits for like a couple hours.
Right.
Or like I had an upset stomach, or I ate something and I vomited once.
One shitty night.
Or just like, you know, it was a very short, brief, whatever. So this food poisoning, I was away with my mother in Lake Placid. We were at this really cheap motel. We had to spend the day together. I think we go swimming. We like, earlier in the day we went to a wine tasting. I mean... and then for dinner we went to this Mexican restaurant. Mexican
is so good, but man, when they get you, they fucking get you.
And I, at the time, not eating meat, not eating dairy, don't know what the fuck. It was like I ordered a chimichanga. I don't know why I said it in such like spunk. Chimichanga.
Well, the fucking name alone is like looming doom in Mexico.
Yeah. So ate that. It was okay. I also think we had chips and salsa at the table. I may have had a margarita. Sounds like something I would have done back then.
But that's fine.
Yeah. We go back to the hotel, and then, like, we have dinner around, like, 6, I guess, and then I'm gonna say, like, 9, 10.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. My stomach starts getting bad, like, upset stomach. I think initially, like, it was like the feeling like I was gonna throw up.
Yeah.
And then so I go to the bathroom, start throwing up. Then it starts coming out the other end.
At the same time?
I sat on the toilet holding a garbage bin.
Oh, okay. All right.
So a good like 3 hours of like just like it coming in like waves.
Oh.
And so this is like the middle of the night. My mother, at the like she acknowledged what was happening, but she was like, "I'm gonna go sleep. You're a grown person. You can deal with yourself."
She really like gave the keys away once you turned 18, huh?
I wasn't expecting that because like she's very much a caretaker, but like that night it was like no.
I mean, like at that point, like what?
I get it.
What can she really do? She can't really wipe your ass at this stage.
No, no. So it's like,
well, who are you, Gypsy Road?
No. Yeah. So it's coming in waves. I take breaks thinking I'm safe, like, okay, it's subsided, and I go
all those breaks.
I know, I go to the bed and lie down, and like I realize that I can't go on this clean bed because it's leaking out of me.
So both ends?
No, just shitting.
Yeah.
It's leaking. Like I can't. Like nothing is like solid in me anymore. So like I put a towel down. Like when I because I was exhausted too.
Right, of course. Yeah.
So like I kept going to the bathroom and coming back to lie down, and then I believe at like 3 a.m, I think it like finally subsided. And I got a couple hours of sleep. And I'm like, I wake up, I'm like deathly pale. And my mom gets up early always. And like, I just like, she gets up, she goes to the bathroom, and I just like peek up. I'm like, we're leaving immediately. We're going home. Like now, we're not like ASAP. Like I want to be back in Canada. I want to be in a comfort like spot. Like I can't.
It's bad enough to have to go through it.
Yeah.
But on top of it, you're not even home.
Yeah.
And you're with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. So she drives us back. It's about a 2-hour drive.
How long was that drive?
It felt like forever. It felt like, and I was like, still like sweating.
Yeah.
Too. Like I had a fever.
Yeah, you got the chills too. Like
yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, and get back home. Nothing is like in my body, so nothing's coming out, and I just like get back to my parents, and I just like sleep for the entire day. So that. It was horrendous. It was so bad.
Did you have to stop at all or no?
No.
Okay, so you managed to like hold it in, but basically because you had nothing left.
No, I had nothing.
Were you even drinking
I didn't
water?
even drink water on the ride home. I was like, I could not risk it.
Before yesterday, like I was like, well, okay, fine, I won't eat, and I wasn't even that hungry, but I was like, I'm kind of thirsty. Each time.
Oh.
I was like,
yeah.
Sip, sip, sip.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. But I reflect back on that time, and I think like the poor housekeeper finding this room, and but you
didn't shit the bed, did you?
Well, there were towels that were like
a little.
They were definitely dirty. There were towels. They were like at one point. I had to clean up like vomit off the side of the toilet. Like it was.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is a disgusting episode.
Oh yeah, well that's the episode's name, the disgusting one.
Welcome to Disgusting Evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the food poisoning.
Disgusting evening. I like it. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what's up.
Haven't had food poisoning since. I hope to never have it again. It is such like the worst experience. It's so bad, especially like having it that violently.
Yeah.
And was it the beans? Was it like the corn in the chimichanga? Like I don't
fucking know. The beginning of the year, I'm fairly certain it was the beans.
Yeah.
This time around, I think it could have been because usually it's like I'll make the food and like sometimes leave it out for a minute. I don't put things right away into the fridge. It's either somewhere in there there was some kind of conversion or whatever, and what was in the meat specifically. And I think it could have been the spinach. There was like I was like, I need to get some like veggies in me or whatever.
Yeah.
This is for you fuckers. Or like, we eat the vegetable. There you go. That's what happens when I eat vegetables. Let me fucking eat the marshmallows. Haven't killed me yet.
I'm sure it wasn't the vegetable. It's just like.
But there's always recalls on spinach. That's why I always find that spinach is sludgy. Even like fresh spinach, recall. Frozen spinach, recall. So what's like? You know what? I'm done. I have a bag. It's out. I'm not even gonna offer it to you. And I hate throwing food out because I don't want you to. You don't want it. Your boyfriend, your cats don't want you to go through this. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Yeah. No.
And that's. I hate it very much.
Yeah. I also witnessed. I don't know if I could tell this story. Kelsey, I'm sorry. I've witnessed Kelsey having food poisoning, and it's coming out of both ends.
But this is at home.
This was at home. Yeah.
From food that your mother made.
Maybe.
Wow, there's like a trend.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Because you were fine.
I was fine. Yeah. So I think I don't remember. There was this one time that when I was in a wheelchair, Kelsey was sick, and I heard her vomiting, and I rolled into the bathroom, and she was on the toilet. I think this was it. She was on the toilet, but she was just vomiting on the floor. Like she was like this, like she was on the toilet vomiting on the floor because it was coming out both ends.
Oh, she didn't have like there was
she
no
couldn't
bucket.
she didn't have time to like grab something. There was no like garbage can.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. So like I roll in because I hear her vomiting. I was like, oh no. So I roll in.
What the fuck did you? All right, like. Very heroic of you.
I know.
But what the fuck did you expect to do?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I was like, oh no, like I was gonna like check on her, but like I see her on the toilet like vomiting on the floor, and I just like back out, like backwards,
Fast or
and
slow?
just like
fast or slow.
Pardon?
Fast or slow?
It had to be slow. Like I didn't know how to use this thing very well, and like just like she'll take care of that. Like as if like my brain was like, if I see it, I have to help clean it. I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing it. So, yeah. At first I was like, oh, like hold her hair, I'll get her some water, and then like I bailed so quickly when it was like more extreme than I realized.
Oh man. Was it a lot? Was it chunky?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe
there were some wild times in like the short period of time that I was in a wheelchair. There was a lot happening. Yeah, there's a lot like that happened. That I don't know. Maybe like the year after is when I shit my pants in the barn.
So your leg you had already had your accident.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think so, or maybe it was like I remember at one point when. It was like a year after I had my accident. My parents went away, and like I had to take care of like the animals.
Yeah.
Because
was it goats?
I was living there. There was goats. Yeah.
What else?
Just goats.
Okay.
I think, and then like the dogs and cats.
Imagine that you go to the it's like the thing in like the barn. It's like the top of the barn where you got to drop the hay, right?
Yeah.
So you go up there, and
yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I walk.
Tell me like the like 20 minutes before, like what was the build up to like, hey, let's go do this thing.
So like you had to do the thing in the morning and the thing in the night. You have to feed them in the morning and you have to feed them at night. Yeah. And like so it's like a whole like routine. Yeah. And I don't know, at the time like I didn't want like I had to get up early, so I was like, ugh. Fuck. So like I get up and like I haven't like I went probably went pee and then like went out, and like my hair is not brushed. It's in like a messy bun. It's not in a messy bun now. There has been times where like my hair is not brushed in this podcast. I'm
once or twice, right?
And then I'm wearing pajamas, and I'm doing the things, and I go to the hayloft and put.
When you were peeing, there was no sign whatsoever.
No, I swear to you, I didn't feel anything wrong before or after that moment where I shit my pants.
Huh.
So I'm in the hayloft, I'm doing the thing, and then I just like I get like struck by this like cramp.
Yeah.
And then within 20 seconds, there's shit in my pants. No, less than 20 seconds. That's
it's
too long.
It's got to be 20 seconds.
That's too long. There was like, it was 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I'm just there like, oh, and then there's shit in my pants. And so I have to walk downstairs with shit in my pants.
Wasn't there? It's like a ladder, right?
There isn't a ladder. My dad pampered my mom with stairs.
Okay.
No barn in the history of the world has stairs except for my mother's barn.
Okay.
So there's steep stairs though.
Is it because I remember it wasn't like the easiest thing to get up there?
No. They're kind of steep, but my
stairs.
mother, if she had to go up in a ladder, would have
the goats would have died.
accidentally killed herself.
Oh, yeah.
Like
she's
the most clumsy person in the world. So no ladder. And so walk down these stairs, and then the barn and the house is a distance.
Yeah.
It's not that far, but when you have shit in your pants, it's a fucking marathon. Yeah. So I walk across the yard, go into the house.
Like the animal that you are.
Yeah. I get into the house, and I take off my pajamas and underwear, and I threw everything out.
Just in the garbage.
I was like, I am not dealing with cleaning this. Like, yeah.
What did you leave like a trail? You must have.
No, but it was just like there was a big mess happening in the pajama underwear.
Okay, it's kind of gross, but like when you say you shit your pants, I mean it's like everywhere, meaning also in the front, right?
I mean, it moves. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That's a lot.
So dump it.
Yeah.
Go shower myself off, and just can't believe it. And just reflect on how terrible life is. Because at that point, I didn't want to be living at home.
Yeah.
Like, I had just gone through a very traumatic year. I'm taking care of animals that I could not give a shit about.
Well, apparently you can.
Apparently I can. Apparently I gave a shit right on top of them. And
the goats were like, boo!
Yeah, and that's the shitting in the barn story.
Oh.
And like people like, have you ever shit your pants? That's like a common funny question. It's like, oh, have I ever? And I always beat my story always beats everyone else's. It's like, oh yeah, I was like,
yeah. It's usually
like no one is in a barn.
No, and it's usually like it's either like, oh, it's like a drunk story,
yeah,
or just a little shit, like a little something.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the barn, no heads up, just straight up.
Yeah.
It's out. And
yeah.
So did you like lose shoes, socks in this?
No, it was just the pajama pants and underwear.
Question: were these like your normal pajama pants that you would wear, or like like let's say like a summer day, like you'd wear like shorts?
No, these were the normal pajamas, and they were old pajamas, and the underwear I was wearing were like my sleep underwear, so they were all old and whatever.
Okay.
So like it wasn't like, oh, like if it was like new underwear or pajamas,
that would
you
suck a
know,
little bit,
or
yeah.
cute underwear or pajamas, I would have, but no. I would have maybe made the effort to clean it, maybe with a hose in the backyard.
How long did it take you to tell people, like your family at least, like?
I think I told Kelsey immediately.
Yeah.
Was
she home?
She wasn't home. No, I don't know where she was, or maybe she was sleeping. I don't know. But I told my mom.
If she was sleeping, I'm fairly certain you woke her up.
Probably. Like, Kelsey! I told my mom probably immediately after she got home, because she still finds this fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Did you blame her for it or the goats?
I mean, yes. Both. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is what happened. And there's a reoccurring thing with, like, my mom would ask me to take care of the animals that something happens to me.
Or what else you got?
Yeah. So, like, I one time like scraped my shoulder really bad because I had to go into the my mom left on vacation and she told me, she's like, look, this goat is probably gonna die.
Oh.
It was a little baby goat, so they're probably gonna die. I can't do anything about it, and I got a plane trip to Cuba. It's probably gonna die because like animals die sometimes.
Did you sacrifice a goat to have that trip, or?
No. I mean, she made money by goat meat sometimes, so she did sacrifice some goats. So the goat eventually in the week died, which was like really sad. But I had to and they didn't, like, you know, you do it because you're like, you know, they do so much for me. But, like, I had to go get this dead carcass out of the stall. So I am walking.
It's just like, you gotta, like, drag it out, basically, because they're
It's
heavy,
like,
right?
it's very tiny, so it doesn't really weigh much.
Oh, okay.
So what I did is, like, I had, like, a burlap sack that I was, like, put under it because I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
And then I was lifting it out, and I placed it in the hallway, and then I was gonna get Kelsey to deal with it because like Kelsey deal with it. And
why does Kelsey always get the fucking carcasses? What the fuck?
Well, man? she is like she's more tough than I. She doesn't look it, but she's more tough than I.
She doesn't sound like it, but she is tougher than you.
Yeah. So
if she hears this, like when she hears this, she'll like, I don't do that. I'm tough.
She is tough. No,
she is. I just say she doesn't sound like it.
She doesn't sound like it or look like it because she's like, you know, she's like
high
petite.
Pitch. It's a high pitch thing.
Yeah, she's petite. Yeah. Where I like am more burly, but I'm the weakest human being. Yeah,
I'm a burly weakling.
Yeah, exactly.
Please don't hurt me.
Yeah. So I go into get this carcass, and then I'm walking back, and I lose my balance, and I hit my shoulder on like this metal rack.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So and I hit it hard. Like it was just like.
Do you think it was the spirit of the goat calling you a pussy?
So like,
pick me up, bitch.
So yeah, that happened. I think there's other stories that I'm forgetting, but like there's usually they would ask me to like take care of the animals for like a week or a weekend or a day or whatever, and like something will happen. Yeah. I will hurt myself, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah. It's free labor, so.
Anything for that free labor. So hurting yourself or shitting yourself?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, that's hard. That's hard to choose.
Wow.
Guess I'd rather shit myself.
I mean,
than hurt myself. Because, like...
It could have been both at the same time, too.
Yeah.
You shit yourself, you panic, you fall down the stairs. Oh, my God, dude.
Oh, my God.
What a nightmare.
End my life. End my life.
You would have had shit everywhere.
Yes. Yes. What was your time shitting your pants?
Oh, this is the beginning of this year when I had my first food poisoning. I didn't fully shit. I didn't fully shed. Like I managed it, but it was basically like a sandwich. Whoa, with the sauce because there was no meat.
Ew! Disgusting.
That's like getting like a cheeseburger, but you get there's no
just the condiments.
The cheese. Yeah, the spicy condiments.
Ugh.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So. This other thing that's disgusting.
Did you ever have food poisoning so bad like it was coming out both ends?
No, okay. I think because so this week I was very close. As a matter of fact, I knew I was sick on Monday night because I felt like puking, but I don't like puking.
Yeah, no one does.
I mean, obviously there are some people that enjoy it, but I'm not one of them, and I just did my best to not do it. However, most of the week I had a bucket next to my bed and a bucket next to my computer, my workstation.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was ready to go. And I think on that Monday night, I think I should have. Because, I mean, there's no more, like, it sucks, but, like, your body knows best, dude. When your body's like, hey.
Yeah, get this out.
Now, all right?
Yeah. And maybe it would have sped up the process.
It would have. I think it would have helped enormously. But, yeah, no. So, now I'm doing the back end now instead. And I think it takes longer.
Yeah.
And, because it has to go through, like, a mile of things, right?
Yeah.
And dealing with dealing with whatever happened, dealing with like the other food that's coming in. It's a lot to ask for,
Yeah.
So I'm very tired, and that's why I didn't feel like.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got to share some shit stories, which is good. Yeah.
This is like the best way to like introduce the plant. It's not gonna be.
Yeah. It's not gonna stay.
Right, but there's
We've
plant.
Incorporated some.
At least in the video.
Some decor, but this is not on purpose. This is like to protect the existence of this plant from the fucking monster cats.
So that they try to climb it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's as if it's the only thing to do with this apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've tried moving it, they'll find it, they'll try to climb it. And, like, every time I open this door, they go straight to the fucking...
Then there's like a smell to it or something.
I don't know. I don't know. It's not one of the plants there that'll make them sick. I know that. But it's...
Oh, you've Googled that?
Yeah.
Can this plant make my cat sick?
Well, there's plants that make cats sick that you have to, like, keep them away from.
Like catnip?
Catnip is not one. That'll make them crazy, but...
Yeah, that's bad.
One of the toys I just bought them has, like, catnip sprayed on it or whatever.
It does nothing to them?
I don't know. I don't think it's, like, done that... I don't think it's... I don't know.
Maybe it's an adult thing.
Maybe it's an adult
because they're babies,
thing.
so...
Yeah. I don't know. We got a cat tree for them today.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll leave this tree alone. But cat trees...
I feel like you're going to buy a bunch of shit for nothing.
I mean, I got a proper kitty litter with, like, which, thank God. But, like, the cat tree Mike wanted to get for them, and I was like, sure. But, like, it's an ugly...
His graduation gift to the cats.
I guess so. I don't know. It's, like, an ugly piece of furniture now. And it's like this... It's a thing.
Why? How come you didn't show it to me when I came in?
It's in the bedroom. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
you put a fucking cat. All right, man.
And like, I don't know if they're gonna use it.
Yeah, they're gonna climb and they're gonna jump from there on your fucking heads, stupids.
It's in like the far corner.
They're little now.
Yeah, I know. It's just stressing me out. I don't know.
Yeah. Life choices though. Like those sausages that I bought that I'm never going to buy again. Thanks, Metro.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a plant in this video now. I don't know. It's gonna... Like, I can't keep it in here because it's going to die. So, well,
Aren't we all?
I heard the trick is to put like a bunch of skewers in the pot, like
They're
the
not
dirt.
pigeons.
Apparently that works.
Pigeons don't give a shit. They nest with them.
All right.
You gonna tell me a cat can't figure that out?
I know, but it'll like hurt them. Like they'll avoid it.
Right. In you, the bleeding heart. You're gonna be like, oh no, Tilly, formerly Pepper, no, don't jump on the spikes. And Garth is like sleeping on one.
He's like just chewing on it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Animals are gonna do what they want to do. That's it.
Yeah. Do we have any headlines?
So next week I'm gonna bring you some updates. So it's gonna be with the Saudi camel beauty pageant. That's
We're gonna make so much time for that. I'm glad that you're gonna wait and do
that's
it.
gonna be a minute. I mean, we're
maybe this will be another circus thing, and I end up doing it. But
what?
no. Remember how we kept like hinting, like, "Oh, we'll go and we'll talk about the
No,
circus."
I did it. I have.
Yeah, you have the
Yeah,
research.
It's already done. It's just.
I mean, you don't have updates. You don't have like stuff, but don't you have like?
Yeah,
we have some
we can get
headlines?
into it. Yeah, oh Jesus Christ! Fucking pushy as shit. Oh no. Oh, here's the pictures. Oh, gosh.
If anyone has any really funny shit stories, I would love to. My God.
Right? It's impressive. So I'm going to make a necklace out of that fucking piece of metal that almost got me. Just imagine that Fernando almost got by that. Damn. I got that thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So, let's get into some headlines. And that's your cue for your thing there. Headlines.
Headlines.
Well, for this episode, lines.
When I was in LA, there was this comedian at the Comedy Store, humble brag, that
a humble brag for what? Being a customer?
Being a customer, I guess.
Good for you, Abby.
Going to LA.
I've been to McDonald's. I'm a goddamn roller.
Yeah, so this comedian, had this joke about. Do you remember Enrique Iglesias?
The singer?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember his wife?
The blonde, tennis player?
They're still together.
Yeah, I know that.
It's a while.
Isn't that a while?
Yeah. I remember when they first started going. I'm sorry,
because no one else.
No, it's like
no one else's marriage has lasted as long as theirs.
Especially back in those days, people got together. It was super quick.
Oh yes, J-Lo was married 6 times since then, and that's the same
Yeah, it's just some Jenny from the block.
Yeah.
Have you seen that reel of her or videos she's walking down her the street of her old neighborhood or whatever? She stands in front of her. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but there's been a lot of funny shit.
Right, so she's
commentary about her because apparently, one, she's not the greatest human being to be around.
I know that.
And then there was a documentary on Prime that came out.
Yeah, sounds familiar. I didn't watch that, but
I didn't watch it, but there's this one scene.
Maybe it's from that.
Okay,
I saw,
maybe. There's this one scene where she's working out, and it's at the end of her workout, and she takes out her hair, and it's all frizzy and curly, and she looks in the mirror, and she's like, when my hair is like this, it reminds me of when I was living in the Bronx, and that's basically what she said. When I was young, living in the Bronx, my hair was all wild and curly. What are you actually saying right now?
You didn't have the money to straighten it out?
I
the
guess
fuck are we talking about, man?
Yeah, what is this? And there was another interview recently. It was her and some other dude that she's in a movie or something with, and she brings up, she's like, well, I'm from the Bronx, and then this guy that she was in the movie with was like, really? In the funniest way, and she just moved past it, but it was so funny because it was just of course she brings up this
I'm honestly that's definitely a thing, and I'm fucking over it. People who are just hey, this thing.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking
higher
asked
personality
you.
is
You cannot be
a thing.
It can't be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if it was actually Fernando from Panama and that's all I talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah, back in Panama, you know, when we had shut the fuck, Diana Hill.
Yeah.
So no, the clip though.
Yeah.
So she's like walking on her street and like she stops in front of the building where she was, and there's like a man outside, and
Yeah.
like she tries to make conversation with him, and she's like, oh, you know, I used to live in this building, whatever, and he's like, who are you? And honestly, if you, because like a lot of the time, like you're like, how come, like, you know, you're like people living under a rock or whatever, like you assume that it's like everybody knows who Taylor Swift is. You assume that everybody. No. Yeah. That's not true.
No.
That's the same way, like, you know, when you fall into some like random ass Instagram account that has like over like 5 million people, and I was like, I have never seen this person.
There's so many of those people now. Yeah. That like come on like my TikTok, and I was like, what? They have like the blue check and like 8 million followers, and I'm like, who are you?
And then like you're like I sometimes do, and not anymore, but like I used to. Like, hey, okay, let's see what's up. You watch one or two things, and you're like, we're doomed. Like what?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like whether it's like sometimes it's just like the stuff is just like fucking stupid. It's unnecessary. My unnecessary things like, come get dressed with me. Unless it's like very specific, like extremely niche stuff. It's like you're just putting on like a fucking skirt and a shirt. And it's like, this is my look of. Who cares?
Who cares? Yep.
Thank you, Instagram, for really making me feel great about.
Apparently, a lot of people care.
Apparently, no, that's obvious. And I think those people are the people who are on their porch who are like, "Who are you?" And that's the thing. Like, they know who those fuckers are. We don't know. Yeah.
I wish like those moments would like humble J-Lo or like people like her, but like I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
The phaser, like if it does something to her.
Yeah, just like chill her out, humble.
No, because I think like I don't know, man. She's been famous for like a really long time. I don't know her life story, but like it's very clear to me nowadays that people at a certain level of like fame or like access to money and a certain type of lifestyle. I don't like you have an idea and you think that you're humble and that you understand where you came from and that you can carry that with you.
Yeah, but
at some point you turn around and you're like, fuck you, filthy fucking animals, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. Like, if that wasn't the case, she would probably live in the Bronx in some fucking, like, she could buy herself, like, a, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she has a home there, but she's never there. Why? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe crime. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't think so.
There was also another clip that was going around with J-Lo where she got this, like, award on some award show. I forget which one. She's like, she goes on stage, she's like, I don't know what to say. This one's for the Latinas. Like, she's just the only thing. And it just like, that was like the clip that went around. This one's for the Latinas. Like,
there's nothing. I mean, I think you've noticed that whenever I say words in Spanish, and if I say it with a proper accent, it's for the joke. Yeah. But normally it's like, like a tortilla. Yeah. Why would I be like, hey, Abby, how you doing? Tortilla. And then continue speaking normally.
That would like fill my heart with joy, though.
It is the tortilla. It's insane. It's fucking insane.
Salsa.
What do you... Here's the thing. You speak...
I don't know any of them. Like, salsa. Tortilla.
Well, when you say salsa, usually you're like salsa.
Yeah.
You're not like, hey, Abby, could you pass the salsa, please? Like... I don't like. I've never understood like either because it comes out naturally. Maybe you're like you learned to speak English like way later in life. So I kind of that's okay. But if you grew up fully fucking English, most of your career you've been speaking English. Yeah. You barely speak Spanish because you have to have a coach fucking remind you how to do it. Yeah. And then you have the balls to use
to sprinkle in some.
God, it's like, hi, my name is Fernando. Like, shut up. My name is Fernando. I say like the way Fernando. My favorite way of saying Fernando is Fernando. Fernando.
How would you say Abby, the shortest amount of...
No, it's weird. I mean, it's short enough. For now, because it is a
It
long
works. It
Right.
works.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a burp.
It's like when my dad asks about you. Like, it's like, call him. And it's like, how's Abby?
Abby.
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 ¿Cómo le va, Abby?
That's
Yeah.
cute.
You're just happy people were asking about you fucking psycho.
I started the story or this tangent with Enrique Iglesias.
Oh, yeah, it's
And
true.
like, I know. And we're past it now. But if someone's actually interested, because like I would, anyway.
Go ahead. Do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's our show. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. When I was in LA, there was a comedian that had a joke about Enrique Iglesias, and like in the 90s, you didn't realize that his songs, like, they're kind of odd. Like, do you remember his songs?
I don't. I was trying right now to remember. I don't remember any. Oh no, that's Ricky Martin. I don't remember anything. Oh, La Vida something.
Like, you can dance if I ask you to dance.
That one, yeah.
You can run. Yeah. But, like, he made a joke that the way he sang it, Enrique Iglesias, and I will not be able to do it justice the way this comedian did it. He was just like, Enrique Iglesias sounds like he has indigestion when he's singing. Like, you can dance. If you ask me to dance.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You can run.
Yeah.
Like, and I lost my mind when I heard that joke because it's true.
Yeah.
When you re-listen to it, it's just like he says it in this cadence that he sounds like he just chugged a Pepsi Cola and then decided to sing "You Can Dance." Yeah.
I don't. So I remember I don't remember much of him. I remember his face or whatever. And
he was such a huge thing in the 90s. It was like
the thing is, like, the weird cultural divide, because I wasn't born here.
Yeah.
Is that I grew up with his dad being the famous one,
right,
in Panama.
Yeah.
And like, I don't remember much, but like, I think he might have sung like similarly. Okay. But his big thing when people made fun of his dad's singing is that man never knew where to put his right hand, so he hold the microphone, and you would see him just like, kind of like trying to place his hand somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. And it wasn't like sexual or nothing. He just literally is like, I don't know where to put it.
That's hilarious. Put in your pocket, or hold the microphone with two hands. I don't know.
It's tough. What do you
That's
do?
really
like,
funny.
Well, you're usually like doing a thing.
I'm very like animated.
Yeah, you are. So
I never one thing.
You don't have to worry about it, basically.
I don't have to worry about it.
I don't think I have to either. I'm very antsy too.
Yeah. No. Sometimes when I see pictures of myself on stage when people take it, I'm just like my whole body is like in it. Like, like I don't know.
You're a fucking cartoon. That's what.
I am a cartoon.
That's what it is.
It's
right. Fucking headlines now, though.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm not attacking you. Just like, because we can, as bitches, like at some point we start, we just never.
I know. One episode.
Yeah.
I would love to like just talk about 90s like culture. No?
That's gonna be tough for me because I barely remember the beginning of the 2000s.
Okay.
Honestly, like, that's I was born in 83.
Yeah.
I don't remember much from 83 till like 96.
Okay.
And 96 start like that's when like my full-on memories start like forming once I've moved here.
Okay. Well then, never mind.
I mean,
I would love. There's like
I can listen to
music. There's like the different toys. There was like the vibe. There was this like.
Let's definitely do it because it's gonna jog some memories.
The
for sure.
fashion. There was like these
fashion. You
stupid.
Fucking idiot. The fuck you talking about?
The stupid like the. Like with anything that was like in pop culture, there was the merchandise.
Yeah.
My God, the merchandise was just. Anyways,
let's,
like the Spice Girls had a bubble gum in Depeners.
We'll make. What they did?
Yes, they had bubble gum.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? The day we do that, we'll try to dress up for it.
Yes.
It's gonna be tough because there's not a lot of pieces out there, but at least like one thing. I already know what I want to wear. It's gonna be a hat, and you won't be expecting it. So I have to go and shop this shit. But
I really hope it's the hat I'm thinking of.
All right, no more. I can't say anything else because otherwise, what's the point?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well,
So
headlines.
Headlines,
What's
right?
up?
Okay. So, Greece has the longest national anthem.
Oh
It
my
consists of 158 stanzas and would take around 55 minutes to sing in full.
What the fuck?
I mean,
Who?
the pride.
Who? Of course, the Greeks did this.
Why, of course.
You know.
No, I don't. Please tell me. One of my best friends is Greek.
You know.
But he's very Greek, but also not very Greek, so.
I don't know. There's just something about them. They just love to be extra. No?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. I like making you like just.
Making me sound. No, they're extra.
They are extra.
They are like
Dated a few.
one of my good friends, John Greek.
Yeah.
He's very extra.
Yeah.
And like even if he was a straight man, that man would be extra.
I feel like they'd probably be like, by the way, it could have been longer.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that
Who the fuck decided this? Like,
Dan?
this is the song for us.
Well, I mean, they don't sing it in full, so they have a very short version of it. Thankfully,
They have to.
Thankfully, but
Yeah. Like sporting events before they decided to like would have been
yeah.
unbearable.
Dude, okay, so soccer matches is usually national anthems.
Yeah.
So it was like an hour. So like a 4-hour match was like it's 6. We're gonna have a break.
Oh my god!
It's like going to the opera. Maybe it has something to do with that.
Do they like? Do they recite the entire like history?
I feel like it's something. It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
It must be like. Would have been like such a creative endeavor though, like to make it that long.
Note to self: check out the Greek national anthem and find out why it's so fucking long.
Get some nice little quotes from it.
Quotes. Good.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I want to hear what they're talking about. And I want to hear if they're rhyming or if they're just like, and then 19, but they have just, and then they just have like a tune in the back. It's like a narration, but with like a soundtrack.
What's that? What's like one of those car songs?
Car song.
Like it's like one bottle and one bottle of beer on the wall. One breaks and then blah blah and so on and so forth.
Like 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 beer. Take one down, pass it around. We got 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
So same beat, but it's like all of their like their highlights basically.
Yeah.
Over the centuries. I bet it's something like that.
Oh my God.
I have a feeling.
Yeah. And there's some Greek patriot that is like knows it by heart, you know.
It would be funny if like John all of a sudden showed up. He's like, listen. Yeah. He's like, listen.
Yeah.
That's not a dig. Love the guy. In a respectful way.
Yeah.
I'm not his type. All right. The first political assassination in Roman history took place in 130 BC. So this means nothing to you.
Yeah, no.
When Tribune, it's like that's a title. Tiberius Gracchus tried to redistribute land to the poor, and was promptly beaten to death with wooden chairs by the Senate.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Yo.
Like, hey, I'm just gonna like help these peasants out a little bit.
They need help, man.
Let's like give them a field or two.
You know,
like no, we're gonna and come here, gonna fucking chair.
I was like, listen, Tiberius, you shut the fuck up now. It's like Tiberius is like, hey man, like no, for real, like look at them, they need some help. Tiberius, this is the last time I'm gonna fucking tell you, right? You shut the fuck up about this. You see this wooden chair right here? You see that? Hey, Marcus, get up. This chair right here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Tiberius like, number 4. Bam, 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 bam.
God.
And and it's funny because this week, unrelated, but I also read again from the same time period, or Roman Empire stuff.
Okay.
There was another guy who was like literally tried and executed for giving,
just helping out,
helping out people. Not only that,
philanthropy just wasn't supported.
They had the word for it, but not
Not that.
Not the actions, especially. So it was like a rich dude that's like he started helping the poor like actively, and so he was executed and his homes were burned to the ground.
Jesus Christ!
It's like the money is ours. Get it through your fucking head.
Just imagine if people did that now, though. Like, if you're like, hey, I donated like $10 to this, like, you know.
I honestly, like the owner of my company, I could see him doing that.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, we would like some help with. No, we're gonna kill you now. You're useless to me. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like imagine like this empire is like government. They're run but like yes, you have good people here and there, but they're also swallowed by the system. They're usually fucking psychotic, bro.
Yeah, that's true. It's such a bummer.
Yeah,
but it would just be funny if like you know, the normies are just like they're like donating $2 here and there, and they're just getting like smacked in the back of the head every time they do it. Like, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, that's a good action. Bam.
Yeah.
To the face. I'm afraid of giving money to charity now.
You are?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Here. This was kind of topical because of the things that are going on lately. All right. So, Jews for Hitler was a real organization.
Of course. Why did I think that this wasn't a thing?
Yeah, but
of course
it was called the Association of German National Jews. It was disbanded after the Nazis came into power, and its founder was sent to a concentration camp.
Jesus, and yes, of course, that happened.
Yep. It's pretty great, huh?
It's kind of abundant. Fucking humanity, man.
I know, bro. It's not great. So. Criminal of the week, and we can fuck off?
Yeah.
All right, so if you're new to the show, this is a section where I show a picture of two. Today it will be two criminals. I'll be showing Abby. I'm going to give them fake names.
Okay.
Because alleged crimes or whatever. I don't care. The goal of the game, though, is for Abby to guess the crime.
Yes.
Or, fail like every other week. But one day it's going to happen. One fucking day it's going to happen.
I'm going to nail it. Just put a pin on that.
Yeah.
There was this thing on TikTok this week. There was a criminal sentenced to death in Florida. He killed 2 women.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the people on TikTok were making videos of him, like, thirst trapping him. Like, these thirst trap videos, because like there was several videos of him like walking into court and he's wearing a suit and like he's a handsome dude, but like for some reason this was trending on TikTok that like and everyone was like, why are you like, this guy murdered 2 women, and then these people were just like, but look at him.
That's what happens, Abby.
Yeah.
Pretty people get away with shit,
I guess. And I mean, like, Ted Bundy had people that, like, fucking loved him. Yeah. Like, there was women that were just, like, writing to him, like, just convinced that he didn't do it because he was so handsome or whatever.
Which is surprising because, I mean, he wasn't ugly.
Yeah.
But, like, the handsomeness is, like, you're fucking reaching.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he was handsome at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the standards have changed a lot, right?
I don't know. And anyway, so this criminal.
Yeah.
Because we're going criminal, that made me think of this. This criminal, and he's a handsome dude, but he also has tattoos all over his face. He's a swastika on his face.
Oh, straight up.
And it's a lot. And they're just like, yeah, but look at him in this suit. He's so handsome. And I'm just like, this is like what you're seeing. Like,
is it okay? Are they being ironic or like legit?
I feel like some people are being legit. And like, I also saw a video which is like, oh, did he really do it? Or like, because he looks the way he does with the tattoos, like we're just like assuming that he's the one that did it. And it's just like, no, bitch, like, there was a lot more to it than, like, the way he looked.
Look, here's the thing. We can, like, dive into, like, criminal reform. It's a lot of things are, there's a lot of innocent people. Like, that's why...
There is a lot of innocent people, but I think pretty sure from what I've seen so far, he's pretty not innocent.
I mean, look, I haven't seen the evidence. I saw his face, but I gotta say, he did it. I haven't even seen the video, but like already by the description, I'm like, it feels like he did.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to show the pictures of the criminals to Abby, and I'm going to name them. Holy shit, this one's toughy. Because I had named them before I even got to the apartment to record. And now I'm like seeing them and like the names I had given them, not for them. So new names are... Okay, so the guy, it's a couple. So it's a guy and a lady. The guy, his name is Roger. But I'd say that he was adopted and he might have a little bit of Mexican in there. Okay. So we're going to call him Rogelio. All right?
Okay.
All right, Roger. Okay, so let's keep it easy for you. All right, so Roger, and she is, fuck it, Agatha.
What? Say it again.
Agatha.
Agatha?
Is this difficult for you?
No.
Have you ever heard that?
I've heard this name. I was just not expecting it.
I'm sorry. I got
the picture you're about to show me.
Better match the names.
Better be a 75-year-old woman.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So Agatha's
yeah,
good?
Yeah.
Well,
Agatha and Roger.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So what do you think they did?
So they're a couple.
Yeah.
Together.
I would assume so.
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
how I read it anyways. How do you feel it?
Okay.
You want to describe them a little bit for the listeners?
So they literally look like any couple in their 60s that from Howick, Quebec, and these people are farmers. No, he's an accountant.
Yeah.
She works at the local school as a secretary.
That's amazing. That's actually like those jobs fit a lot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
The crime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hard.
Go hard.
Yeah.
Honestly, go hard.
Yeah. They were caught with a bunch of children in their basement that were held hostage for years.
Shit. All right, listen, everybody. Episode 36. It finally fucking happened.
Are you serious?
There's one little detail, but it is like straight up. You got it. Holy
the
shit
episode is when I...
The disgusting evening episode.
So right. they had they were keeping people captive or children captive.
Yeah. Just say you said children captive basement. That's all I need. All right, so here we go.
Oh my God.
West Virginia couple charged with trafficking adopted black children to be used as slaves.
Oh my God. Okay, well I'm not exactly.
But there was a further comment in the thing I was reading.
Yeah.
Their victims were found locked in a barn with no bedding or air conditioning.
Oh.
And there's like a support.
My God. I mean, pretty fucking close. I would say I got it.
I feel like you got, because it's just like, okay, obviously kids, they're being held hostage for sale. Okay, you didn't say sale.
Yeah.
And okay, basement, barn, sorry. Kind of for me in my head, kind of the same.
Wasn't really thinking trafficking. I was thinking just
to keep them and do things.
Yeah. Like this couple always.
This is kind of that though.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, fine. Like, okay, you're gonna tell me. Here's the thing. You're gonna maybe they didn't fuck them, but you're gonna tell me they didn't fucking beat them. Yeah. So.
Agatha.
Yeah, Agatha and Roger.
Agatha.
Also, authorities allege, because they haven't been
alleged. Okay.
Well, it hasn't been resolved or whatever. But yeah,
that was really fucking horrific.
That's pretty bad, eh?
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah, so.
All right, we're ready. We're gonna take a flight to nowhere.
Yes, I am, and that nowhere is actually probably the toilet.
Oh no, are you feeling it?
A little bit. But it's getting better.
Okay. Yeah, pray for Fernando.
Pray for my Browns.